Welcome to a special episode of The Recap, What United Methodists Need to Know. I'm Lila Marigza.
And I'm Chuck Long. In this episode, we will give you an overview of the upcoming General Conference happening April 23rd through May 3rd, 2024 in Charlotte, North Carolina.
In 2020, this every four-year legislative gathering had to be postponed due to the COVID-19 pandemic. So the last regular session of General Conference took place 8 years ago, back in 2016.
That's a long time, since General Conference is the only body that can set official policy and speak for our international denomination. 862 clergy and lay delegates are elected from annual conferences on 4 continents.
Delegates speak 10 different languages. Translators will be working on site to ensure that everyone can communicate and connect with each other during 26 plenary sessions and 18 worship services.
As the denomination's highest legislative body, General Conference will review more than 1,000 petitions to make revisions to the denomination's Book of Discipline and Book of Resolutions.
The Discipline is the denomination's governing document that contains its doctrine, constitution, church law, rules of organization, and procedures. The Book of Resolutions contains the denomination's positions on current social issues.
General Conference also approves the budget for the next 4 years, approves theological statements, and elects members of the Judicial Council, the denomination's top court.
Among many other pieces of legislation, delegates will be voting on the revised social principles, which have been under construction since 2012.
More than 4,000 United Methodists read, reviewed, and commented on the first draft of those revised social principles. Their feedback contributed to the resulting petitions, which share church teachings on matters such as poverty, climate change, immigration, substance abuse, and colonialism.
This has been just an amazing journey involving so many voices in a way that we believe really reflects who we are as United Methodists today and gives us a strong social statement for who we are to be as we move forward out of General Conference.
Another important set of proposals delegates will consider involves what many United Methodists call regionalization. Regionalization would put the church on equal footing in the U.S., Africa, Europe, and the Philippines, allowing each region to act more nimbly in reaching people for Christ.
We have a kind already of regionalization inside the church, and this is done by our central conferences. They've got the power to adapt the book of the discipline according to the concepts. But the United States of America has not got that power.
All regionalization proposals require amending the denomination's constitution. For ratification, amendments must receive at least a 2/3 vote at General Conference and at least 2/3 of the total votes from annual conferences.
While there is a lot of work ahead for delegates, General Conference is also a time for celebrations.
A recognition of the United Methodist Committee on Relief's 80th anniversary will remind us of the vital ministry our connection offers around the world in the face of natural and human-caused disasters.
Delegates will acknowledge 100 years of the United Methodist Building in Washington, D.C., and its role in our social witness for peace and justice.
Deaconesses and home missioners will be consecrated, and missionaries will be commissioned.
Missionaries will also be a focus of the Mission Bicentennial Celebration, marking 200 years since the founding of the Mission Society of the Methodist Episcopal Church, a forerunner to the United Methodist Church.
We will see history being made at General Conference, with Bishop Tracy Smith Malone assuming her new role as President of the Council of Bishops.
Bishop Malone is the first Black woman to lead the more than 110 active and retired United Methodist bishops in Africa, Asia, Europe, and the U.S.
Her election comes as she celebrates the 30th anniversary of her ordination and the recent dedication of the Bishop Tracy S. Malone Hall of Residence for female students at Africa University.
Bishop Malone is the resident bishop of the East Ohio Annual Conference. From starting her ministry as a teenage preacher to being one of the most influential people in the United Methodist Church, God has prepared her to lead the denomination.
There will be a lot of important and exciting news each day of this 2-week gathering.
You can stay connected to the latest General Conference news and updates in a variety of different ways.
UMCGC.org, the official General Conference website, offers detailed information about General Conference and will host a live stream of the event at umcgc.org/live. A daily wrap-up video will also be available to let you get a quick glimpse into the day's activities.
UM News is always your fair, faithful, and trusted source of information. Visit umnews.org to stay informed and subscribe to the Daily Digest e-newsletter to have news delivered directly to your inbox.
There's also a brand new way to get real-time General Conference information in the language of your choice through Facebook Messenger or WhatsApp. Learn more at umc.org/connectedgc.
And after General Conference, we'll be publishing another special episode of The Recap to share how the key happenings will impact the future of our denomination.
Thanks for joining us for The Recap. Stay in the know every day on umc.org.
See you next time.